What's going on, guys? Chuck here with another awesome Blu-ray purchase, and today we're taking a look at a new release from Severin, and this is one of the video nasties. Kind of almost a notorious one, or is a famous one, I'm not sure, but it's Nightmare, aka Nightmares in a Damaged Brain, depending on, I think that was the U.S. title for it. Again, this was one, much like Last Horror Show, that as soon as it was up for pre-order, it was a day one pickup for me. So I do enjoy, the history of the video nasties, and I don't have a lot of them. I've picked up a few here and there. I know some are just crazy, but this one's kind of notorious, or it's got a little bit of reputation, at least from what I've heard or read from a lot of critics and whatnot, and talking heads about video nasties. So I thought I'd check this out, or want to pick this up. And this is a really beautiful. This is a 3-disc set. This is a real beautiful set from Severin. Take a look at that slipcover art, and the back here is just amazing. This is great. They've done a really good job with this. And inside, of course, this is also a 4K release, if I didn't mention that. So 4K Blu-ray, and that's really cool for something like this getting 4K, and it's loaded with features. So here's your back, and I believe, yes, this does have reverse artwork. So here's your Nightmare, but you also have the Nightmares in a Damaged Brain on the flip side. Get this in here. And I've heard it referred to both. I believe, like I said, Nightmares in a Damaged Brain. I think that was the U.S. title. Inside, you've also got the violent nature, the selling of Nightmare. I believe it's like a little booklet going on. It's a small little booklet. I think it's talking about the marketing of Nightmare. So that's pretty cool. Very thin. It's not too much, but very kind of, the covers get a hard stock, and there's look at that image there, and then the credits in the back. And inside you've got a 3-disc set. So here's your 4K and your Blu-ray, and then your Blu-ray, this Blu-ray, the movie, and the special features. And here you've got Damage, the Very British Obscenity of David Hamilton Grant, plus 4 rare David Hamilton Grant productions on here. So you got a lot of bonus stuff on this disc. So let's take a look at these special features. Disc 1, the 4K, you have an audio commentary with star Baird Stafford and special effects assistant Cleve Hall, moderated by Lee Christian and David Ducotier. You have audio commentary with producer William Paul, plus trailers. That's all on the 4K disc. On the Blu-ray, you've got Kill Thy Father and Thy Mother, interview with director Roman Scavolini, which is 71 minutes. So it's a pretty lengthy interview. Dreaming Up a Nightmare, cast and crew interviews. And this is the one I found it was kind of interesting on here. The Nightmare of Nightmare, interview with erroneously credited special effects director Tom Savini. So a lot of people think that he did the makeup effects on here, but he did not. I've heard that somewhere in a special feature, from maybe the previous DVD I had of Nightmare, or somewhere I saw that people credited him for it. Maybe he is credited for it, but maybe he just consulted, but somehow they got his name on there to give it credibility. So that'll be interesting to listen to that interview. The Stuff That Nightmares Are Made Of, interview with makeup artist Robin Stevens. A Nightmare on Many Streets, locations tour with Rue Morgue writer Michael Gingold. Open mat peep show sequence, and deleted scene, the still gallery. So the disc 3 Blu-ray has Damage, the Very British Obscenity of David Hamilton Grant, which is 71 minutes. Rare David Hamilton Grant productions, including The Office Party at 55 minutes, Under the Bed at 53 minutes, You're Driving Me Crazy at 53 minutes, and Escape to Entebbe, which is only 9 minutes. And so there's a lot of stuff packed on these 3 discs. So this is excellent set from Severin. And this is a replacement for me for my 30th anniversary DVD that I had from Code Red, which is a pretty nice release. But I've had it for a while. And it was a 2-disc with a DVR thrown in there. So here's the actual disc. I forgot about that. And then this little DVR copy. I can't remember what that was about. a brand new 2011 Telescene. Telescene, I'm not sure what that is. Probably British, not sure. um, from a recently discovered, slightly better 35mm print, an uncensored 95mm Italian interview, 2 different Nightmare trailers. So interesting that was. I forgot all about that DVR. That was weird. Things you forget about. You sit there for a while and you pick it up and look at it and go, oh wow, that's interesting. So there you have it from Severin, Nightmare, aka Nightmares in a Damaged Brain, one of the notorious video nasties, and a very, very great presentation from Severin. This, and again, 4K. It blows my mind that companies like Severin and Vinegar Syndrome, mostly Severin, I guess, when it comes to these video nasties, some of these films that probably should be forgotten about, and are all notable for being video nasties, are getting the 4K treatment. That's great. That's really cool. And it's even cooler they can find the elements to make a good 4K. So it's good that this stuff's not getting lost; it's being preserved as as well as should. So that's really cool. So there you have it from Severin, Nightmare, 4K. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Like, thumbs up, same thing. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you've seen Nightmare, if you've picked up this set, if you have the 30th anniversary DVD from Codehead with the DVD DR, which is weird. And or just say hi. I'll always say hi. So until next time, this is Chuck saying I will see you on the other side.